ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप फाइनली अब इंग्लैंड के खाते में है और अब बारी है T20 वर्ल्ड कप की। They came so close last edition but were denied in the last over. इस बार कुछ की प्लेयर्स मिसिंग है, लेकिन the English are still a formidable side. After all, वे अभी भी ICC T20 रैंकिंग्स में नंबर 1 टीम है। जानते हैं निक नाइट से the strengths, weaknesses and players to watch out for in this England team.
Hi everyone, Nick Knight here, former England player, and I'm going to be casting my thoughts over England's World Cup, T20 World Cup, which is imminent.
Strengths.
The obvious strength with England is the fact that they won the World 50 over World Cup. Therefore, they have a lot of experience of recent times of winning games of cricket. The side has pretty much stayed together. The captaincy is obviously very consistent. He's been playing in the IPL. He's played in the IPL final. He's short of runs. That comes to another segment later. But there's a feeling that this side is building up to something special. That aside, I think they've won 9 now out of their last 10 T20 international series, so that complements my point a little earlier that there is a side here that is together and winning games of cricket. So all of that comes together nicely. You look at Rashid and you look at Moeen Ali, and now you look at the emergence of Liam Livingstone. Not that many people perhaps globally in the world game have seen as much as we have back in England of Liam Livingstone, but he's a real force with bat in particular, but he may just play a role with the ball. So his emergence into the side will be another strength for this England side. That is how I would see the strength side.
Weaknesses.
As far as the weaknesses, well, perhaps we're going to go down the route of a lot of other sides here with injuries and absentees. So you're looking at Ben Stokes, obviously a massive loss for the side. You're looking at Jofra Archer, another huge loss. And Sam Curran recently in the IPL, he's had to go home. So he's now not available, replaced by brother Tom in the full squad. So there's a concern for England because they played a major role in England's success of recent times. The captaincy is a strength, but the captain's form is a bit of a weakness. And so that is a concern for Eoin Morgan. He's not someone who frets too much about lack of form, but he will be concerned, obviously. That may perhaps just alter the balance of the batting lineup a little bit.
Players to watch out for.
Top 3 important players. I mean, that is pretty difficult because you're probably mentioning top 11 players with a side that's performed so well. But if I have to pick out 3, I think Josh Buttler is arguably one of the best, if not the best, white ball player, certainly when he's in form, so he would have to be a big threat. And the thing with Josh Buttler is he's just had a break. He's just taken a break slightly now from the IPL, so you'd like to think that he's fresh and raring to go. I'm expecting a really big tournament from Josh Buttler. I've mentioned Rashid. I think he will play a pivotal part, a key part in England's success if they have it. And I'm just going to go with Tim Mills because I think he back in the side, and he's come quite a bit further down his development journey in the last 6-8 months. He had a terrific English summer, and I think he's brimming with confidence, and I think he's ready to transfer that back to the international stage. So those would be the 3. It is pretty difficult because there are a number of players that you would want to pick.
Ideal 11.
And finally, I'm going to try and be a selector and pick what might be England's 11 going into that first game. I'm going to go, I think, with Roy and Buttler at the top. I'm going to go Bairstow at number 3. So I'm going to go that as the top 3. And then after that, I'm probably going to say Liam Livingstone at 4, but that might change. I'm going to say Morgan perhaps at 5. Moeen Ali will be in that top 6 somewhere. I'll go Tom Curran at 7. Then I'm going to go Rashid at 8. Then I'm going to go Jordan at 9. Then I'm going to go Mills at 10. And I'm going to go Mark Wood at 11. So that's how I'm going to line up